Are you looking for the best mini projectors? In this video we will look at some of the 3 best mini projectors on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Kodak Luma 450. Brightness, 480 lumens, resolution, 1920 by 1080, projector size, 3.1 inches by 3.1 inches by 0.87 inches, 1 pound, screen size, up to 150 inches from 12.5 feet away, connections, USB-C, charging and input, USB-A, HDMI, 3.5mm audio, power source, AC, built-in rechargeable battery, sound, 2 1W speakers. Kodak's square-shaped Luma 450 is about the size of a small children's book, making it portable enough to carry from place to place in a bag while still packing enough pixels to produce a great image no matter the setting. I've used my review unit to host outdoor movie nights in my backyard, as well as to watch movies on my ceiling while I'm in bed. In both cases, from up close to far away, the projector's 1080p resolution looked great even for action movies like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. At a maximum brightness of 480 lumens, it's not as powerful as the BenQ GS50, but it's brighter than the smaller Xgimi P7, and its speakers aren't as loud. Nearly all its other specs can go toe-to-toe with the GS50, though, and it does so in a significantly smaller package. Unlike the GS50, the Luma comes with an adjustable tripod you can use to prop the projector at just the right angle. Despite the Luma's weight, the tripod didn't falter at all during a 2-hour movie viewing, and it's held up over months of testing. Kodak's projector can cast an image of up to 150 inches diagonally from 12.5 feet away. From that distance, I was able to play all of Arrival with a full battery, running at about 45% brightness once the sun had set. If you need enough juice for more than 2 hours, this projector comes with a USB-C port for charging and external storage, something the more affordable Luma 350 lacks. It uses USB-A for storage. The biggest drawback to any portable projector running some version of Android is that Netflix doesn't like to play ball, and you'll have to do some funky workarounds to view Netflix on your projector. It's easy enough to log into the Google Play Store and download Netflix. Other apps come pre-installed, but it's a bit time-consuming, so avoid my mistake of waiting until my guests arrive to log in. Number 2. BenQ GS50. Brightness, 1200 lumens, resolution, 1920 by 1080, projector size, 7.32 inches by 6.06 inches by 5.75 inches, 5.07 pounds, screen size, up to 100 inches diagonally from 8.7 feet away, connections, 2 HDMI, USB-C, USB-A, power source, AC, built-in rechargeable battery, sound, 2 5W speakers, Bluetooth. The BenQ GS50 isn't as portable as the Luma 450 or the P7, but it's far more rugged, making it the perfect portable projector for outdoor movie nights and weekends at your favorite campsite. At 1200 lumens, it's significantly brighter than smaller projectors like the Luma. It has a charming, outdoorsy look with a waterproof and dustproof exterior that's drop-proof from up to 2.3 feet, and it's the only projector we recommend that features that kind of protection. It even has a strap on the side for carrying it around, which should make up for the fact that it's too big to drop in your bag. The GS50 also has a built-in autofocus that adjusts the image when it gets blurry, which less expensive projectors like the Xgimi P7 lack, though Kodak's and Xgimi's projectors do this as well, so you don't have to fiddle with the lens yourself. Depending on your needs, this projector can produce an image ranging from 80 inches, diagonal, from a distance of 7 feet up to 100 inches from 8.7 feet, and it's one of only 2 projectors we recommend that can project an image from an angle and straighten itself. It has 2 HDMI ports, 1 USB-A port, and a USB-C port, and if you leave your cables behind, it has Android TV built in so you can stream directly from apps, as long as you've got a hotspot or wireless network nearby. Among all the projectors Steinberg has tested at this size, he says the GS50's speakers sound the best. It has a 2.1 stereo channel as well as a dedicated subwoofer, which no other projector we recommend has. This projector can even be used as a Bluetooth speaker when paired with a smartphone. The sound won't rock your world, but it's better than most, he says. Number 3. Xgimi MoGo 2 Pro. Brightness, 400 lumens, resolution, 1920 by 1080, projector size, 6.33 inches by 4.68 inches by 4.25 inches, 2.42 pounds, screen size, up to 200 inches from 12.5 feet away, connections, USB-C, charging and input, USB-A, HDMI, 3.5mm audio, power source, AC, supports power banks over USB-C, sound, 2 8W speakers. Xgimi's MoGo 2 Pro isn't as slim as the Luma thanks to its taller, more rectangular shape, but it has a more streamlined setup process and better speakers. If you have an Android phone, you can transfer your account info directly to the projector, which also runs Android, without having to retype all your passwords. Like most other Android-powered projectors, it also supports Chromecast. This means you can stream movies to the projector from your phone rather than through the projector's remote-based operating system. Some iOS apps, such as YouTube and Hulu, offer support for Chromecast, but you'll have to do all the setup on the projector if you have an iPhone. Again, though, some apps like Netflix restrict wirelessly casting media to a projector, so you may still have to log in directly on the device. At 400 lumens, it's not quite as bright as the BenQ GS50 or Luma 450, but in my testing, it was bright enough to produce a vibrant, crisp image on the outside wall of my house. The key to Xgimi's projector, though, is its automated keystoning, which resets the size and angle of the screen when your projector isn't perpendicular with the surface it's projecting onto. Without this, your screen might look more like a trapezoid than a rectangle. The projector is smart enough to detect this on its own, but you can quickly trigger it by hitting the settings button on the remote, which also gives you easy access to Bluetooth connections. That comes in handy since a Bluetooth speaker will sound much better than the MoGo 2 Pro's built-in ones, which were easily muddled by nearby sirens. The MoGo 2 Pro's biggest drawback is that unlike some other projectors its size, this one doesn't have a rechargeable battery. You'll need to keep it plugged in. That shouldn't be a problem if you're using it in your backyard with an extension cord, but it also supports power banks, so you can just keep it plugged into an external battery with enough juice to get you through a full movie. If you do want a more portable projector to carry outside the house, smaller projectors like the Luma 450 or P7 both are better options.